because that side of my face has just gone boom down like this. Come on. There is still more of the death and the destruction to happen on the earth's surface. There is still more death and destruction. You will see as everything begins to close in around you. Please stay in your tunnels when everything begins to feel like it's closing in around you, because it isn't. It isn't. It's only what you're being made to feel by your governments and other hierarchies that are going to fall very soon with a hard bump to the ground. They will fall, not you. They will fall, you will rise. You will rise, and you will be shown the errors of their ways, the stupidity, the greed, and the malfunctioning of all which they have tried to do is now not in the same vein as it was originally, because they became greedy, manipulative, and not so strong. They became weak, and they tried to make things strong by creating havoc in the world, but they failed. They failed because a percentage of you chose not to follow. A percentage of you chose to be your own person. A percentage of you chose to stay in the tunnel and really believe that what the universe is telling you is right. A percentage of you chose to ignore what the media is telling you, and you will be forevermore rewarded as we move to a new space on earth, as the earth creates a new space, a new being, a new energy. Visually, this may not necessarily be seen as so different. However, it will be your energetic field, the energies perpetuating around you, which will create that feeling of difference. You know, when you let go of all that stuff you decided to hold on to, the feeling, the euphoric feeling of knowing that you feel and are different, that is how you can feel daily. You have all been given a little test of this at times over the last 2 years. But did you realise? Did you know? Did you notice? Or did you shrug it off and move on to the next thing in your life? If you shrugged it, then you will forevermore shrug things away. If you followed the media too strong, you will follow the media and make sure you break that cycle now in the next weeks of the 2, because it is important, it is imperative that you break the bond that you have with the media. Energy directions will shift. Energy values will shift. Energy emotions will shift. All energy shifts will be from the greatest place, the greatest perspective, and the greatest meaning of all. Love on earth. Love not in the hippie kind of way. Love not in the love way. Love not in the love way. But love as in peace, as in connected, as in knowing. Not superficial love. The love that binds us together. The love that we feel deep inside, where there are no questions about its existence. Is this one right for me? Shall I do this with this one? There are no questions with the true love, the happiest love, the meant to be love, the deep connected love to all the universe. We do not question. We feel and we know. And you will, if you have followed the tunnel, the tunnel guidance. If you have followed that, you will know, you will be, you are. August 5. The ice takes a turn like never before. The mountain tops will drip. August. The skies will shine so bright, like never before, but only those ready to move into their next existence will see the brightness of the sky. All others will have their heads and eyes sight to the ground and will not see. 22 August. The understanding of the systems that have been put in place in the recent years will be flipped on their heads. They will be flipped on their heads and trodden down. The systems that are in place, that have been put in place, will be flipped and stampled on to create a mush. They are no more. The tents in which the people sing the praise of the false gods will be exposed to the universe. The dramatic queens of all lands will be seen for their truth. Diving into the ocean's deep will bring more fires, births, and gaping holes to see what was buried before. Treasures of confirmations will be found deep in the oceans, on the ocean beds. Do not try and fantasize and think you know. This will be revealed when the diver brings forth the trinket to confirm what is hidden under the seabed. We are moving so fast. Can you keep up? We are moving at a pace, an astronomical pace that has never been seen before. But stop and wait. You will see there is a different shift on the axis that we have told you about before. Wait and see. In the tunnel you are safe. Make sure you stay and protect yourselves in the tunnel for now. If you want to take your heads and peep out, that is your choice. For me, it is to tell you to stay inside, and stay inside. You will be guided for your evermore place of peace and love. And revelations will come to the surface from the people of the lands who have never spoken before. Revelations will come to the surface. The people who have been the silent ones will open their mouths and allow the other peoples in the earth to know, to see, to experience what is being said firsthand. Delivered it with love, delivered with pressure, and delivered with deliberation. Trans is the movement to the next place. Trans is the movement to the next phase. Trans is the movement that I show to you today and always. The August, the September, the October, the November, the December, the movement into the 22 flows enigmatically to desired places that we see, but only a third of the population will receive the heartbeat and the love and guidance that needs you, requires you to be in that space, in the tunnel, to know and receive the messages to show that you are right. always right where you are. In 2022, we see more of the assassinations. 2022, we see the broth being poisoned. 2022, we see the children with the eyes of the Lord. 2022, we see the children with the growth patterns never been seen before. 2022, we see the slow decline of the people who have followed the masses. They will decline, they will. In 2022, we will see the trains that collide and rear their heads up to the sky. In 2022, we will see the 8 planes that dive into the sea. Do not think that they have all transitioned from this earth. They have been guided into that place. They will live on forevermore, creating what is needed from them and their abilities. They will survive. The 2022, the name of Christian, the name of Matthew, the name of Joshua, and the name of Bartholomew will rise, and you will understand also the name of the Isaac. The lands in the distance, the lands of war will cease. Those buildings which have crumbled through the power of the bombing and the fighting and the never-ending need to find peace will indeed find that peace, and these countries will be reborn again. A little oasis on the universe, a little oasis to be seen by the human eyes, not by the pictures or the videos and films. Lift up your hearts, lift up your mind, lift up your voice and feel that new resurrection for mankind in life as it is. In life as it is. Every day feel that resurrection to that new space you feel is right.